Woo! Woo! We're a little behind the eight ball today. Let's catch up, little brother. Today is Wild West Friday. We're going to open up the phone lines real quickly because I have an opening rant, but it's not really an opening rant. So we're just going to start off with you guys, 404-741-1067. We're going to do one of those lazy talk radio show, with the lazy show host that say, hey, give me a call, let's talk. 404-741-1067. Call me and talk about whatever you want to talk about. But I want to start off with this. So, the Washington Post yesterday, they ran an article that talked about Facebook banning. So Facebook has banned Alex Jones, Louis Farrakhan, Milo Yiannopoulos, Paul Joseph Watson, and a friend of our station here, Laura Loomer. They banned her also. So Facebook and Instagram, these people have been banned from there. Well, Washington Post got in trouble because it called far-right people extremists, quote-unquote extremists. They called them, and they included Louis Farrakhan as a far-right extremist. And so what's interesting about this story is that the conservatives got pissed off that Louis Farrakhan was included as a far right person, and they said, oh, he's not, he's a lefty, and he's been seen with lefties, and they took the position that this was wrong. And I found it interesting because no one defended Alex Jones and Laura Loomer. They just attacked the Post for including Louis Farrakhan, Minister Louis Farrakhan, as a far-right person. And so I was like, wow, that's kind of interesting. Like, why are you mad? Like, the views, I don't care if you... Look, people that preach hate against anyone, be it white people, Jewish people, some African Americans. Farrakhan has been critical of African Americans. Also, I mean, if you just talk about hating people because of their points of view or because your opinions of them, you're going to be a hateful person. To define them as far left, far right, or anything in between, they're just hateful people. Now, what I find interesting in this entire... So I found it interesting that the conservative movement did not want Louis Farrakhan included as a person who's on the far right. And I found that to be very interesting. Like, well, what difference does it make? Oh, no, we can't call him far right. Well, why not? He doesn't like Jewish people. The far right doesn't like Jewish people. He criticizes white people. The far right criticizes black people. Why not? Hate is hate. And so, but I think what their concerns was that hate is not limited just to the right. And I think that's why they did not want Minister Farrakhan included on the far right definition. But what's more important than this is the reaction from the African American woke crowd as to the banning of Farrakhan from Facebook and Instagram and whatever else he was banned from. And what's interesting is the reaction. I'm seeing it on Facebook and I'm seeing it on Twitter. People are upset. Oh, this is racism. Oh, I can't believe this. And I said to myself, I just posted this on Facebook. I said to myself, wow, this is so fascinating. Because when people like me sit up on this station and say, I don't think you should be able to snatch down statues. I don't think you should cheer when Alex Jones is taken off of Twitter and YouTube. I don't think you should cheer when you disagree with Tucker Carlson and you boycott his show to try and run him off the air. I don't agree when you suspend Kimmer for 3 days because he says something. I don't agree when you go after Shannon or go after Shelley Winter because of something they say. You see, I don't agree with these things because you feel that you disagree with something that someone said on a radio station that you can easily turn off, and you say, oh, we need to get them off the air. I don't agree with that because I agree with fundamental free speech. But now that the mob has come for Farrakhan, the same people who have cheered when Tucker gets boycotted, who have cheered when Bill O'Reilly got fired, who have cheered to go after Sean Hannity, who have cheered for the downfall of anybody they disagree with, who have cheered for the taking down of statues, who have cheered for the changing of street names, who have cheered for the taking of names of presidents off of schools, for the people who cheered for all of that. Now, all of a sudden, you're outraged because someone you like has been taken off of Facebook. And now the cries are going out all across the nation. We need to have our own Facebook. We need to start our own. You need to get off of these racist platforms. Oh, but they weren't racist when they got rid of Alex Jones. That was good business. You see, when people like me come along and tell you what's going to happen when you cheer for certain things, when people like me tell you that cheering for the taking the destruction of a president under false charges is similar to the things that you complain about in criminal justice reform, when we come to you and tell you that, and it's only a matter of time before it happens to you, and you shout us down, and you side with your liberal shepherds, and only this is a matter of months this has happened. I've been screaming to defend that the group of people who should be defending the right to say what it says is the African American community. If anybody should be defending the Alex Joneses and the Laura Loomis of the world, it's the African American community. Because it's only a matter of time before the quote unquote crazies on our side start to get dragged down also. And now you're seeing it. And now you're outraged. Now you sit up on your Facebook typing furiously, oh my God, we've got to do this, we've got to do this. I can't believe they did this to Minutes of Farrakhan. But you said nothing when it happened to others. As a matter of fact, you cheered for it when it happened to others. As a matter of fact, you jumped up and down with glee when people got fired for expressing their points of view on television, on the internet, and on social media. And now the rabbit has come for you. Now the mob has come for you and yours. And now you express outrage. You see, it doesn't work like that because your outrage is falling on inattentive ears. Because now you're outraged at someone that you agree with. And that doesn't mean anything to the powers that be. Our number is 404-741-1067. It's Wild West Friday, Brett Barney. You're shaking your head. No, it's not.
And this is what you want it to be.
What's wrong with you today? Well, you on? Is that time of the month or something? What's wrong?
No. I just like your original style.
I started with my original style. I just wasn't prepared to start right away.
No, I laugh about it. It's not. It probably has no similarities to Kimmer's Anything Goes Fridays or Mike Brooks Freeform Fridays or
I didn't even know they did that. I don't listen to them.
Friday.
I don't listen to those shows. It's time to go to the Havelock Express Loop Traffic.
You see why I was laughing?
I do.
It's like everybody's got to have this wacky name for Friday.
Right. But see, we don't do that here, so I appreciate you.
Let's call it Wet and Wild Friday.
Yay! Freaky Fridays. All right, thank you, Brett Barney. That's why you're my producer, because you keep me in check. Right, Matt Dorr? That's it. Look at Matt Dorr. So bright and early, so wide awake. That's it. That's it. You can't. It's the Shelley Winters Show on the New Talk 106.7. Had a great night last night. Got to talk about it. And time to go to traffic. You know what happened to me? I got here at like 4:45. So, you know what I mean?
I woke up at 3:45.
Oh, shit.
I was like,